SportsCast with Jeremy Buckelew is proud to announce we are now officially powered by TEC. If their fiber optic internet service can handle everything we throw at it here in the studio, from videos to calls and live streams, you better believe they can handle your home or business too. If speed, stability, and service is important to you, you can count on TEC. Thanks, TEC. Now let's get to the show.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday night and welcome to another episode of SportsCast. I'm your host, Jeremy Buckelew. Glad to have you with us. Going to have a show tonight, maybe our last one, who knows, we'll see. But we'll talk about it here in just a second. But first, I do want to say thank you seriously for tuning in. And each and every week, we appreciate our viewers and enjoy bringing you the show and hope to bring you a whole lot more here in the next, month, years, however long y'all will put up with us doing this. And so, quickly, want to say thank you to our sponsors because without them, the show's not possible. So TEC outfits our studio with their high-speed fiber optic internet cable. We appreciate that. If they can take care of us here, they can take care of you at home. I've got it at home. It never has not missed a beat yet. And so I don't know if I need to knock on some wood or not, but we've had it now for several months and it has not gone out a single time. We love it. And like I said, if it takes care of everything here at the Brewer Street Mafia Studios with our show and the Mike Weatherford show, I know that it can take care of whatever you've got going on at home. So give the folks at TEC a call. They are making their way all over Henry County. If they're not in your area yet, just hang tight. They're on their way and will be there before you know it. Also want to say thank you to the Peddler Advantage. They are circulated in 9 counties and have been for 40 years. If you have a classified ad you need placed, or if you're looking to buy something, no better place to look than the Peddler Advantage. And so for $10, you can get a 20-word classified to run in the paper for 4 weeks. They also are generous enough to post the My Paris TV lineups each and every week. That's the Mike Weatherford show, the Tennessee Informer, and of course our show. And so you can see what is coming up in the weeks ahead on My Paris TV. But be sure to grab a Peddler, again, circulated in 9 counties. And so they are located here in Paris at 105 South Market Street. And you can give them a call at 731-644-9595. And then also want to say thank you to our other sponsors, Eaton Construction, to True Green Northwest Tennessee, to Victory Lane Quick Lube on Tyson Avenue, to everybody out at the Peppers Automotive Group and the Paris Volleyball Club. We appreciate them bringing, the show to you each and every week because these are the guys that make it possible along with Kevin and Scott in the back. I've said time and time again, I'm just an idiot with a microphone, and for whatever reason, folks let me run my mouth and talk all the time, and I appreciate it and bring you all the sports that I can hear about Henry and surrounding counties, but it's those sponsors that makes the show possible each and every week, and so really appreciate them. Had somebody ask me one time, what are you going to do after you've talked to everybody and there's no more sports to talk about? And I said, well, we'll figure something out. And that's kind of what the show is tonight. I don't know how much sports we'll talk, but we have Kenna, you're with us this week. And how would you describe the table tonight? First of all, Kenna's got her Irish whiskey here with us tonight just to get through the show, I think. But
cheers.
No, really, it's just coffee, right?
It's just coffee.
All right.
I'm exhausted.
Well,
so.
How would you put into words what tonight's show is going to be? Can you?
If I had to guess, it's going to be flabbergasting.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. Flabbergasting because Kenna's here with us as always, or not as always, but she's a regular on the show and co-host, if you will, and does a great job with that. But over to my right, the one and only Case Buckelew in studio today.
One and only.
The one and only. As far as I know, there may be another Case Buckelew out there. But
pretty sure there's one in Memphis.
Is there?
I've looked on Facebook.
There's a couple Jeremy Buckelews out there, but I don't know. I didn't know there was another Case Buckelew. So
I was surprised.
I take that back then. Not the one and only.
Essentially the one and only.
Okay, essentially the one and only. The one that we care about.
For sure.
Case Buckelew joining us tonight. First time in studio. Been invited multiple times, but first time making his appearance. The one and only Ethan Peppers.
The one and only.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody has.
We'll have to search that and see.
Yeah.
Surely there's another Ethan Peppers out there somewhere, but
Surely.
none like you though.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
None like me though.
That's exactly
right. Promise you that.
One of a kind there.
Yeah. And then last and certainly not least, making it's like your third or fourth appearance on the show, Hudson Massey. I've said the one and only for everybody else, and it hasn't been true.
Yeah.
And so we'll just say, there's probably another Hudson Massey out there somewhere. But
The businessman.
we're glad that you're here tonight, Hud. And I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything. So if you've got a question for any of these guys, if you're watching on Facebook, or you can text me, but send in those questions for Case, Ethan, and Hudson, or me, whatever. But
Don't forget Ken.
Not Kenneth
Or
though.
me,
Not
yeah.
well, I
Kenneth,
mean,
though.
you can ask Ken a question, but
Yeah.
Ken's
Who
question
wants
is
to?
probably like, how are you putting up those four guys
I know.
and their silliness? But appreciate y'all being here again. Going to start the show just like we do every week with what's good. So, Kenna, what's good?
The girly girl in me. It doesn't come out a whole lot, but I decorated my room for fall this week, and I'm really living for it. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Hobby Lobby just down the street now. I'm just living the dream. My room smells like fall.
Are you just trying to manifest fall temperatures and all
Sure.
that? And
Football season's coming. Here's my thing. I decorate for Christmas on November 1st,
Okay.
and I want to be that person one day that like my house is decorated for every season. So
Yep.
if I start now, it won't be as expensive whenever I do get a house
Good
that
plan.
like I can just kind of move everything and slowly get stuff to decorate a house. But yeah, I love to decorate for fall. And then I made my first ever bouquet, and it was actually really pretty.
Got several compliments on
Yeah.
your bouquet, and so maybe that can be a side hustle for you. If you,
I would love for that. I just need to. I did fake flowers, which probably are a little easier than real flowers, just because But yeah, I'm excited. I would like to take some floral classes or learn a little bit more.
Well, there's plenty of places out there to do that, I'm sure, and plenty.
Yeah.
The good thing is plenty of folks who have done that and have experience with that can probably teach you a thing or two as well. So
Yeah.
that's good. Case, what's good this week?
Went to that volleyball game Monday.
How'd that go?
That went good. They played Stewart County.
Yep.
Won. I don't know how you guess. Like three games?
Yes, I think that's
Three
right.
games
Sets.
to
I was
three
gonna
sets
say
to
set.
one
All right.
against Stewart County. But that was a good one. Me and Ethan went. Got some food afterwards with our friend Griffin. So it was a good time.
Nice. Good deal. So I don't know what what's good is, but when the volleyball girls were on here, we're kind of talking about the student section needs to grow some for the volleyball games. And Ethan, you're working on that from what I hear,
Yes, I
that
am.
you are a regular. And so kudos to you for trying to grow Henry County volleyball. I know those ladies appreciate it, but got another chance this week. We'll talk about that on what's coming up here just after a little bit. But
We started a chant.
One chant.
One chant.
Can you
One
say what your
single
one
chant.
chant was without us getting canceled?
Roll, red, roll.
It was roll, red, roll.
Okay.
We
that'll
thought
work.
about starting a This Isn't Soccer.
They kept hitting it to the net. They didn't know what to do.
Oh, that would have been
so
good. That would have
I
been
know.
really good.
The problem is we don't want to get in trouble.
I understand.
Coach Summers,
Right.
Because when it's just
right.
two of us doing it, there's easy targets.
And not really,
ISS.
not really can't like hide in the crowd
Yeah.
when there's the two of you there chanting. Right.
So
But
whenever
Okay.
the student section grows, we'll start being a
We'll
bit
start.
meaner.
All right.
last year, as the season progressed, there's more and more people.
Good.
And we actually got some good chants.
Again, it's coming up on the what's coming. What's this week and whatever the name of the segment is we do. But
It's a show.
I know, but
Idiot with a microphone.
I plan on going Thursday night. I'm looking forward to it. So there's a Thursday night volleyball game. Like we'll get to it, and so I'm planning on going. So, Ethan, what's good this week? That may have been it. I don't know.
What's good was me and Hudson yesterday on our Saturday night. He decided that we would do Murph right? And I just don't think I don't think there's many friends out there that would be crazy enough on a Saturday night just to do Murph. And that was just, I mean, it was tough, it was difficult, but it was fun.
Good. I saw you. We're going to talk about that here in just a little bit too. But I saw y'all survived it, but I had my doubts there for a minute. Barely. But yeah, we'll hit that in the highlights here in just a bit, and because I want to hear more about what made y'all decide to do that, and what your thoughts are now that you've done one. So, Hud, what's good this week, buddy?
So sports related. I saw on Facebook, I think it was this week. It could have been last week. So I'm not running cross country this year. My hip's still messing with me, but I like to keep up with it. And I saw that Cale Mathis actually won first.
He did
in his race, and so I thought that was pretty cool.
That's very
and
cool.
then I think they had another guy that placed and two girls that placed. So that was good.
Nice.
But I did see that he won. And I was like, let's go. Yeah.
Case was talking before we came on the air. I need to get them back on here because they're in full swing with her schedule. And you're right, Cale got first place. I think it's the first time he's won an event, right? I don't want to. I want to say that
it was a pretty good win. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's won before. I want to say he has, but I think that was probably standout because it's first big race.
Yeah,
he did good with that. I was proud.
I was thought
happy
maybe
to see that.
Sure. I thought maybe that new piece of equipment you got would be your what's good this week, but because you like to tinker on stuff, right? You just tinker on tractors.
That too.
Whatever you can find, and so
that was really good.
Yeah.
Mr. Jeff Archie let me buy a piece of equipment off of him that wasn't working right, and so I'm getting to mess with that now. Real excited about that because I like to mess with all that. Learn a bunch.
I was the best way to learn, right? Is just to get out there on a piece of
and it was really nice of him. He gave me a good deal on it, and I'm excited to see if I can fix it.
Good deal. Mine's going to have to be that's a good question, Rayleigh Worsham. What did I say? What did I say wrong? Is it
Nothing.
Worsham? What did I say? We're going to get to a question here in a minute as far as soccer season.
All right.
And so since you're not running cross country, she got a legitimate question.
Okay.
Thank you. What's good this week is the football game Friday night. Henry County, the score was close. It was 31-28, but if you were at that game and watched it, if you listened to it, we appreciate you listening, but it really wasn't that close. Henry County dominated offensively, just ran the ball as we wanted to, gave up some big runs, but here we got the clips from Scott this Thursday night, not Friday night, Thursday night, went over to Haywood County. Here, Haywood started with the football. You see Caden Turner, the sophomore, making a big stop on defense. Henry County came out, held him to a 3-and-out, but then fumbled the punt, gave the football right back to Haywood. But here, more defense is Malik Jackson. Spins down Jaden Butler, who's a Tennessee commit. And then watch, this is Antoine Banks here. Watch Butler run him down. First of all, Banks put the stutter step on him, gets by him, and then that's an SEC defensive player next year that Antoine Banks is just dragging with him everywhere he goes. Spellings goes not into the end zone here. Gets tackled down there, but a good run by Aiden. And then I think this here is the first touchdown run for the Patriots. Yeah, as Aiden gets into the end zone, that made it 7-6. Henry County on top. They went up a couple more touchdowns, and I'm telling you, that offensive line for Henry County just had their will with the Tomcats all night. Bad snap here leads to a bad field position for Haywood as Butler scrambling for his life, and will get wrapped up by Jackson Williams and others and tackled for the loss. So that was a negative 22-yard play for the Tomcats. Student section was Western this week. Aiden Spellings again with a run here for Henry County. Gets around the left corner, cuts it back in, and just all night long, Henry County was able to move the chains, pick up first down after first down. Another touchdown here by Aiden, his second of the night, and then got a 2-point conversion coming up here as well shortly from him. But more defense by the Patriots as, again, Sam Harrison, Caden Turner in on the tackle there. And then some more Antoine Banks. Just look at the stiff arm on Butler. Just rode him into the ground, and then Spellings here takes the snap, will work again to the left side, gets into the end zone, and that's another touchdown for Henry County. I think it was 23-14 23-7 at that point, 23-6 rather, 21-6. Henry County went for two. This is the 2-point conversion here as Aiden dives into the end zone, kind of hurdles over Jackson there and gets the 2-point conversion. And so we'll go into half. Haywood County had a big 89-yard touchdown run going into the half, and it was 23-14 at halftime. Henry County came out, first possession, marched just right down the field. Here Max Norrid takes the handoff from Spellings, picks up around 12 or 13, breaking tackles. Henry County did that, I'm telling you, all night long. They're fun to watch, folks. Here again, Banks with the football and the carry. Gets tripped up just inside the 20, but that run moves the ball down, and Henry County goes, as I said, goes on to score again here as you see Banks with the carry. I think that was from 6 or 7 yards out into the end zone. That's where Jackson got somersaulted. You missed it there, Case. But anyway, Spelling here. This was 4th and 1 with basically the game on the line. Henry County needed the first down, and Aiden got it. And then this play here is what iced the game for the Patriots as Banks gets away from the Haywood defense, picks up another first down. Haywood didn't have enough timeouts, and so final score, Henry County 31-28. Again, game I didn't feel like it was that close. I talked to some other folks that felt the same way, but I got some words from Coach Josh Wolf coming up here.
Hey, Big Red Nation, we're bringing a win home. We're on a revenge tour. We got them 2 purple teams already this week. We're looking for a black team next week. The Giles County come. Pack the house. Go Big Red.
So big win for the Patriots. As Coach Wolf said, they will host Giles County this Friday night, home opener at Patriot Stadium, and expect to see everybody there because there's no better place on a Friday night than Patriot Stadium. So appreciate Scott Norwood getting all those shots from Haywood County, and he'll be hopefully bringing us that all season long. And good news about the work I do with the football team. I say that like I do actually do something, but here on SportsCast, the first place where you can get the official stats from Friday night. So we're going to go over those real quick. Henry County, 20 first downs on the game. Antoine Banks ran the ball 21 times for 190 yards. He also caught 2 passes for 6 yards. So Antoine, in his Patriot debut, 196 total yards on the night. Aiden Spellings had 16 carries for 97 yards. Emmett Jones with 4 carries for 37 yards. And Max Nord had 6 carries for 35 yards. The Patriots ran for 348 yards. But here's the big stat that I love seeing. They averaged 7.4 yards a carry. And so if you can average 7.4 yards a carry against a big physical team like the Haywood County Tomcats, that's exciting for what potentially the season could hold. Aiden Spellings was 6 of 8 through the air for 60 yards. Blair Moody had 2 catches for 20. Antoine Banks, 2 catches for 6. Deontay Ward had a catch for 16, and Drake Ward had a catch for 18. And so the defense, Marius Jackson led the way. He had 4 total tackles, but a whole bunch of defenders coming in. And Henry County victorious over Haywood. The defense, they did give up 302 rushing yards to the Tomcats, but a lot of that, like I said, 89 yards was on one run. They had another 42-yard run. And so when you take those out, we did a good job of holding them pretty much all night long. They completed 1 pass for 9 yards. And so Henry County, again, victorious 31-28 over the Tomcats, and got a big game coming up Friday night against Giles County, looking to, as Coach Wolf said, continue the revenge tour from last year, and I think they can. So be there Friday night. Kickoff's at 7 o'clock. So you guys were there at the game as in the student section. What was the vibe there? I know, did y'all get nervous at any point? Because we got up big and then was leading 31-14 at one point, and then just kind of let them creep back in it. But
I was nervous on that last drive because I always expect the worst, of course, because it's just how I am. But when we got the ball back with, 4 minutes left?
Yeah.
But, I mean, they showed what they could do, what they were doing all night, and just walk down the field whenever they needed to. Then got to that 4th and 1 and converted it. And so I was a bit nervous on that 4th and 1 especially. But
they ran to Aiden's side of the field, and so I didn't know if I hadn't talked to Aiden since the game, but didn't know if y'all had talked to him as far as his thoughts on it. Or
Aiden almost had a season-ending injury, and at Haywood. Did you? I don't guess you saw it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
after the game, and we were talking to him, and there was this wall. You saw it in that video that everybody was lined up on, and he went to like get in a picture and jump up on the wall, and he jumps up and tries to sit on it and just keeps going. And so me and Hudson had to catch him.
Yeah, we
Good
caught
thing
him.
y'all
His
were
head
there, I
was
guess.
like probably 4 inches from the ground, and
Ugh.
he was going to land on that first. But he went to jump to like sit on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, he was too strong. He threw himself over.
I am like really excited to see Aiden back out there
Oh, we
because
are
he's
too.
got such good size. And
He had a bunch of pancakes.
yeah,
I mean, a bunch.
we had a video because I went back and did stats yesterday, and so to do the stats, I have to literally rewatch the game. I watch it on my computer, make the notations of every play that's done. And Case was in there watching it with me, and like there was one I rewound it and was like, "Case, come here and watch this pancake blocked by Aiden." It was like 6 yards down the field, and he just put the guy on his back. And so I'm glad to see him. But that entire offensive line did a great job, obviously all night long. 64 yards, 84 yards, something like that on the ground. And
I'm really excited I'm gonna be at every game this season because I mean it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jackson Williams after the game the other night, and we were talking about playing Giles County. He thinks they'll do good against them, and we've got Paige up in a few weeks. And I was talking to him, and we both said we're going to show Paige who the real Patriots in Tennessee are.
you're going to get a chance.
I don't care about no Oakland. Don't care about Paige. Henry County is where the Patriots play.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a bold statement.
It is.
Some
Send it to 'em.
motivational stuff.
Yeah, right.
It is.
You
It
were
is.
saying, like, what did we think?
Yeah.
I thought they did well. I thought the offense did really well. Like, we've got some good running backs.
Yeah.
And half the time it feels like our quarterback is a running back,
He
and
is.
that's good
He's-
too.
Well, the good news is, Griffin and I talked about this on the air. I think the good news this season is, not that we weren't stacked last year, but Aiden kind of in that maturing a little bit. He knows I can carry the ball or I can hand it off, but long gain. When I say long gain, I don't mean like a play. I mean looking towards November. We need him as healthy as can
Yeah,
be. And so why
100%.
get beat up now when we've got those running backs who are just, and when you look at Banks, Emmett, Norrid, Ronald Patton didn't even play, but he's another one that can carry the ball if we need him to. And then like Aiden obviously is just like another running back out there on the field. But it's exciting again, folks. I know it's one game, but after watching the Jamboree and watching Thursday night, I'm like,
And I heard that again the scrimmage against NBA was really good too.
Yeah.
And I made a comment to Aiden. I said, I think that y'all as a team will play up to whatever level you're playing.
yeah.
So we kind of got to be careful with that if we play like more lower level teams. But I'm excited to see what they do. And Case made a comment. It was like third quarter or something, actually into the third, maybe going into the fourth. And he was like, I was nervous at first because they were coming back. They'd get like one good play and then be like, oh, they're within a touchdown. And then he said, I really like our offense because at times we're able to go all the way down and score in a minute, and other times we're able to chew 7 minutes off
Absolutely.
the clock.
That's exactly
and
right.
I said that's a lethal threat right there.
It is.
And I think that's the main reason we were able to have that winning drive, just because we were able just to chew that
Yeah.
clock.
Well, you're exactly right. Our longest drive, I think I've got it on here too, was like something like 6.5 minutes.
Yeah,
And if
almost
you
7.
take the football away from the other team for 6.5 minutes in
That's
a
great.
12-minute quarter, that's
very
significant.
substantial.
Yeah.
And get 7 points, 8 points at the end of it
Right.
too.
Yeah.
Well, and that's another thing. We had, to show you just how dominant we were, we had a 3rd and 17 that we snapped the ball from our 3-yard line back into the end zone to Aiden, and we picked up a first down on the run.
Yeah.
And
then
went
I-
on to score. So that drive, although it started at the 10 because that was the train whistle snap where
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
snapped
what was
it.
that about?
Defensive player of the game was a train going by.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so it was like
great.
one of those stadiums that.
Yeah, so there's literally a train that runs right by the stadium.
It's
and
like,
there was a
Who's that old team we used to play?
Portland.
Portland.
also has one. But the beautiful thing about this was it was a 4th and goal from the 7, and that train came by and blew its horn. And when it blew its horn, it's like the center snapped the ball, and everybody on Haywood was just standing there, and the poor quarterback is like, oh crap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like our defense just swarmed and he ended up losing 3 yards on the play because of it, and we got the turnover.
That's a defensive coach's dream, though, because Haywood's offense, they never went. They just stand there, but the whole defense just swarmed that guy.
And it's almost like when you go back and look at the video, it's like the Haywood offense was like waiting for the officials to say, okay, wait a minute, we got to wait for the train to come through. But obviously that's not the case.
Yeah.
And so like they were all just kind of standing around. The referee was like, boys, play ball. And number 7 was just back there running for his life.
Poor dude.
I think go ahead. I think that's a good testament to like our coaches' discipline.
Absolutely.
Like, hey, you don't stop until those refs are making you like, okay, this play is over.
Well,
and so
I'll tell you, I bragged on our coaches too for this, and y'all were there, y'all saw it. This is not a dig at Haywood or their coaches or anything like that. But I don't know from 5 minutes left in the third quarter till the end of the game that they didn't run a play, or we didn't run a play that they didn't have somebody down on the field cramping.
Oh my goodness.
Was crazy.
We didn't have a single player have to go off the field for cramping after halftime. I think we had one, maybe our center at some point. Our center, something happened to him and he had to go off.
Yeah.
But that was the only. But Haywood, every play had 1 or 2 people being stretched out on the field. And listen,
we were almost questioning if they were doing it on purpose.
I don't think they were. And somebody
but you
said,
know what I mean?
I do. Somebody said that that they heard from somebody in the stands saying they were doing it on purpose. Here's why I don't think they were, is because it wasn't like they were like standing up and looking around then just dropped all of a sudden. Like this was literally after every play, like they couldn't get up. But that goes to our coaches and our trainers getting our guys ready to play in that kind. Now, again, it's not a dig at Haywood County, but I just felt like we were better prepared to play in that environment than what they were. And that ultimately, I think, hurt them in the end, obviously. But again, 31-28, the game wasn't as close as the score made it sound.
And then coming back, you were talking about 4th downs. I want to point this out real quick. I think you said one of the receivers that caught the ball, Drake Ward. He caught the ball on a 4th down or a 3rd down.
He's like a
that was really significant.
It's like 3rd and 12.
Yeah, and he caught
like
a really good ball on the sideline. The student section went nuts when that happened because it was just like we needed that play.
There was that play, and there was one Deontay came back for too.
Yes, that
and I
one
can't
too.
remember if it was to Drake or to Deontay, but there's one where Aiden, it looked like the play was over. He had 5 or 4 or 5
and he ran it.
Haywood.
It was the one to Deontay.
Yeah.
Deontay.
Because
4 or 5 Haywood linemen surrounded him in the pocket. He somehow gets out of there, runs off to his left.
Yep.
He's right-handed, so that's a difficult throw. Anyway, Deontay has the awareness to come back to him. But still went far enough to get the first down. And Aiden was able to deliver it right to him, and he caught it. And
threw a
beautiful
bullet. I mean, just planted his. And I think that too goes to show the work that Aiden has done this offseason on his game. Because again, Matt, Aiden, if you guys are no disrespect, I don't know that last year he makes that throw. Because I think last year he just tries to run it instead and kick up the first down. But was scrambling to his left, had 5 guys hot on his trail, planted his feet and threw a strike to Deontay, picked up the first down. Huge play, keeps the chains going. We didn't punt all night long. The only time we didn't score is when we stopped ourselves by a turnover or just ran. I don't count the end of the first half when they kicked off and Deontay returned it up the field some and time ran out. I don't count that as getting a stop. But the only time we didn't score is when we fumbled. So, I mean, it's exciting.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. Because Haywood's a good team.
And being so early in the season.
They're huge. They're huge. They always are.
O-line and D-line.
Yes. They are always huge. And so, especially, and you're right, early in the season.
Being they're impressive on your first game is exciting.
To that point, Griffin talked, we had 3 penalties. 3 penalties all night.
That's really good.
On first game of the season, 3 penalties is unbelievable. So
I think that a lot of guys, this year, we have a lot of guys that are knowledgeable about the game that are on the field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2 running backs that moved in, they're good.
Yeah.
And I mean, they hadn't even been playing with the team. Some of the guys who've been on the team for 2+ years know everybody, are really fundamentally sound. These guys just go out and ball.
Right.
I mean,
that Banks kid is fun to watch. He's just a junior, man. He's going to be so much fun. I need to, I followed his Instagram today. I hope that, if y'all know him, hey, You should go be on Jeremy's show.
Yeah, right.
That dude's gonna be fun to watch next year. He's
told
fun to watch
me,
this year.
Actually, I don't run it. Whenever I was like, "Hey, bro, can you follow me back on Instagram?" He was like, "I don't run it."
Is that right?
He did that LaMelo Ball
He's
thing.
already got it
Yeah, that is
figured out. Well,
I'll run it.
That's like he is.
He's got his agent.
But just go back and you can watch the clips. I mean, like I said, Jaden Butler is legit. He's going to Tennessee. He is an SEC D1 defense. Like I'm pretty sure they are recruiting him as a defensive player. Now
He was shifty.
he's very
He was
shifty. He's very shifty.
He
But
could find an area to go.
but my point that Banks was literally dragging him down the field at time. And there's a couple times of some other people's video that you can go back and watch it, and Antoine put his foot in the ground and made a move, and that dude's just grabbing air and like laying on the ground grabbing air, and Antoine's walking into the end zone. I mean, he's exciting, and it's going to be a fun. And listen, the whole team has it figured out. I know we gave up 28 points, but one of those was on a short field. One of those was an 89-yard touchdown run with 8 seconds left in the half.
Which I feel like, honestly, I bet a bunch of guys were thinking, okay, we just hold them here. They're not going to be able to get far.
They probably, because I made go back and watch it. I made the comment on the radio is, what does Haywood do here? Are they content just to go into the locker room and try to regroup, or do they run a play here? And Griffin's like, well, I guess there's your answer. They're not content with it. And I think maybe, I don't want to say our defense didn't take a play off, because that number 6 for them is a good running back.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a junior too. But Harvey's his last name. But, I mean, he slips a tackle and nobody back there to stop him after that. And when you got that kind of speed, it's all that matters. But I'm telling you, Henry County, fun to watch. I had a question about, so you guys are student ambassadors. Western theme for this week. What's next week's theme? Do you know?
I think it's USA.
USA.
So we don't. I don't think we don't do the themes.
So
but
who does? That's what would be my question.
The Red Swarm
Yeah.
Club type thing.
So who does that?
Ellie
Hamlin. I think she heads it up.
Sadie
Okay.
Thompson.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know who else.
I'm not sure after that.
But
I didn't
think,
know if it was.
It's like a club, right? But it's like maybe not.
I don't know. I
think it was a club whenever I was there.
Okay.
Maybe it is.
And you just signed up for it.
Showing
They're the
your
ones who
age.
paint. I know, right? They like paint the banners and that
Okay.
the
I
team
just didn't know
runs
who
through.
was. I thought the student
maybe.
ambassadors.
So
were who.
Ethan and I were talking about it, and we might do like a USA. You know what I'm talking about?
Body paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Here's another idea. Okay, it's hot outside. All right, we get some masking tape, and we sunbathe. With
We did talk about that too. We talked about that too.
And that way, we can take off our shirts and.
Is that
at the
allowed?
football
Would they
game.
let y'all do that at the football
People
game?
have done it
I mean,
before.
they
People have done body paint.
I don't think they're gonna tell me and Hudson no.
I did not say anything.
I'll call Minch right now.
That would be fun to see if you did. So,
Probably my favorite clip from the football game Thursday night. It was after a play. And, our players, one thing they're also good at is drawing fouls, riling the other team up.
Yeah.
Jackson Williams, he goes to he goes to block someone, and we get into the end zone. But that kid's so angry, he suplexes him.
Yeah, that was really funny.
And it was it looked like it would have hurt. But I mean, that's just, intelligence from J. Will to draw that foul. And then I know Deontay was riling Jaden Butler up. He got him to get a 15-yard penalty.
Because he caught a pass and got like a 20-yard gain on it, but then got up and was jawing and did the whole pointing first down in his face. And you can point first down now. They changed that back. I think before you couldn't stand up and do a first down moment at all.
That rule was.
But now you can, but you can't do it like in another person's face. So if Case come here, so like I can't stand up over Case and be like first down or whatever. That's a penalty. And that's what he did. And so he did that.
I know it was either you or Griffin said something about Josh Heupel wouldn't like that one.
I did. I said that because I'd run my mouth too much. I tell you. And so
You get a phone call for that?
I will, but no, it's probably not. I just said that Heupel will take note of stuff like that, and that won't last long.
I hope that we'll have
True.
a really big student section this year, and it's been pretty big the last few years. But
I feel like y'all traveled very well. Friday.
we had a lot of people. So I will say the one thing I feel about student sections is we can have an impact on the game too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you've seen clips, student sections can
Sure.
get in other teams' heads and stuff. And this game was a little different because some stuff going on. We had to be a little bit more careful. And so the admin was trying to keep us quiet. But at the same time, I was standing up there and I was like, like we help get our guys going. You know what I mean? And
you can be supportive to our guys without being disrespectful.
And that's true, yeah. And so I'm hoping that we can do that. I'm hoping we can help provide an impact by having so many people there and just hyping our guys up. Yeah. I think that'd be really cool.
So USA theme for Giles County, and then beach is beach theme, and then at Dixon blackout and wig out. At home against Page is jersey night. At Brentwood is pink out. Northwest is neon colors. Northeast is neon. Northwest is toga because it's homecoming. Kenwood is Adam Sandler night. And then Halloween for Kirkwood. So that's your themes this year. And
you should take Winston to the game and dress him up like those little Chucky things.
Except those are $20.
They're $20, but you should take
because small dog.
He's tiny. Oh yeah, he's.
Thank you for that.
Just
context.
to clarify.
Yeah, thank you for the context. Yeah. She's talking about our Yorkie, not
yeah, we're not talking about Casey's friend Winston.
You could just hold him the whole time, and he could be Chucky.
I wouldn't want to deal with him.
Yeah, he'd scream the whole time.
That dog's
Listen, we got to take a break. It's 35 minutes in. And so we'll take a break. We'll be right back after these messages. Y'all stay with us. Join us next week when Coach Barry Baker and some of the others from Inman Middle School will be here to talk about the Bulldogs. They're having another good season, and so we'll have the Inman staff and coaches here in studio next week to talk about the Bulldogs season and how it's going, how it's looking, and what to look forward to with it. So y'all be sure to tune in next Friday night, good grief, next Sunday night for that, because here's where Friday nights start here on SportsCast. And so Inman Middle School Bulldogs, next generation of Patriots coming up, and we'll talk to head coach Barry Baker. And I said this last year, I said that maybe we can get him to smile in the studio here. We'll see. But that's next Sunday night at 7:30 live here from the studio. Don't forget, this week on the Mike Weatherford Show, he has Stacy Freeman, who is the Director of Global Studies for Bethel University, talking about from West Tennessee to the world. And so Bethel just right up the road and has all kinds of opportunities for the students in our area. And so Stacy Freeman's going to be in studio with Mike to talk about that. And tune in. That's Tuesday night live at 7 o'clock. Thursday special edition to the Mike Weatherford Show. Where is politics heading? He's got Tess Robbins, Representative Jay Reedy, and Rick Williams, who's a political strategist. Tess Robbins is the Tennessee Republican State Committee woman for District 24, which is our district, I believe. And they will have a special episode on Thursday, August the 27th at 7 o'clock. Mike After Dark. And so who knows what Mike will talk about with them other than politics, because it's Mike. You never know what you're going to get with Mike Weatherford. But tune into that. Then the Tennessee Informer this week has Nathan Darnell, who is the new director of the John Birch Society, talking about a hot button issue right now, flock cameras and their ramifications. And then they're also going to talk about making America states again. And so that is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Nathan Darnell on the Tennessee Informer. Y'all make sure to check that out on YouTube at the Tennessee Informer or on My Paris TV. That's next week. What's going on this week? Another busy week for Henry County sports and everything related to it. And so, Kevin, if we got that, we'll talk.
I think I've got somewhere to be every week or every day this week.
That's a good problem to
Besides
have.
School.
But
I know there's I'll get started before you even get the graphic up.
All right.
I know there's a girls' soccer game Tuesday.
There
at,
is.
What, 6 o'clock?
6:30, I believe, is what the
6:30?
schedule says.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Get there a little
There's
early.
volleyball Thursday night.
All right.
JV starts at 6. Varsity starts at 7.
All right.
Football game Friday night.
Yeah.
I'm sure Inman plays Thursday.
They play in Jackson on
In
Thursday.
Jackson on
Yes.
Thursday.
Inman soccer girls have a game on Monday and Tuesday home at McNeil.
Okay.
Okay, I'll probably go to that tomorrow then.
The middle school soccer girls play, I think, Monday at the grass field at Henry County. Golf is in action several days this week. Yeah, let's do that. There it is.
there.
What's going on? The Patriots JV football goes to South Gibson tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And then, as I said, golf will be at Clarksville, at the Clarksville Country Club on Monday. And then the middle school soccer girls play Martin on the grass field at Henry County. I don't have a start time for that game. I assume 5:30 because I think that's what time most of their games start. But then Tuesday, the 25th, as Case was saying, the Lady Patriots soccer squad kicks off district play against Kenwood at 6:30. Golf is against Westview at the Paris Country Club. Tee time is 4 o'clock for that. Volleyball, Tuesday at Northwest. JV plays at 5. And the varsity plays at 6 o'clock. Middle school softball at Huntington on Tuesday for Henry County. First pitch is at 5:30. And then moving right along, Thursday, the Grove Patriots go to Crockett County for a football game at 6 o'clock. There's that volleyball district matchup against Kenwood. JV at 6, varsity at 7. Inman will be at Jackson Northeast at 6:30. The middle school will be at Barton Field against Stewart County at 6:30. And then Friday night, of course, the Patriots take on Giles County at Patriot Stadium. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. And the Henry County Lady Patriots soccer squad will be in Gatlinburg playing for the Smoky Mountain Cup all weekend long. So that's what's going on this week in Henry County. Got a couple things that I still want to talk about with you guys. Hudson, what are you doing since you're not running cross country to prepare for soccer season?
I don't know. So
Nothing. No, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to think. So
That's what I'm doing.
So we do
Coach Poole watches sometimes.
2 days a week we do conditioning and a little bit of body weight stuff with Coach Poole.
Yeah.
And that's good for everybody. And then I go to the gym in the mornings, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
You work out with John.
Work out with John,
You're on the show
trainer.
a couple weeks ago.
And then some days I'll do 2 a days. Ethan and I just did this Murph thing on Saturday last night, and that was fun. That was kind of crazy. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then I'm actually, we'll talk about it in a minute, but he doesn't know this yet, but I'm actually going to make him do it every week or two.
Oof.
Whoa.
So I thought we were doing every month. So here we go.
Or at least I'm going to ask him to.
All right.
Anyway.
But you're doing
so-
so stay in
Get that one
shape.
over
Yeah,
there.
so my biggest thing is like my conditioning and cardio because
Yeah.
I've got like sports-induced asthma or whatever, so like I gotta stay doing something with my lungs, otherwise it just is really hard to play. So I'll like go run or play on the weekends a good bit and then run during the week, but not as much as I was doing with cross country.
Yeah. I got to go back just a second. Thank you, Coach Edgen. She texted or messaged on Facebook to say that Tuesday night for the soccer game is also Educators Night. So they'll be honoring some great teachers in Henry County and the Paris Special School District. Always a fun night whenever, whether it's soccer, baseball, softball, whoever does that, always a great night. And so Educator Night on Tuesday night at the girls' soccer game. Y'all did the Murph last night. Josh Simmons and Izzy were on here before and kind of talked about the Murph because it's a big CrossFit exercise, right? And so, correct me if I'm wrong, you run a mile,
Yep.
300 body squats,
Yep.
Yes.
200 push-ups,
Yep.
100 pull-ups,
Yes.
and then run another mile.
Then run
Yes.
another mile.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
last night, I mean, we technically cheated because you're supposed to do it with a 20-pound vest on.
Yeah.
No, it's
we
not
are.
cheating.
We'll work our
Hudson
way up
can't
to
do
that. If we're doing it every 1 to 2 weeks, we'll eventually get there. But
Liz,
I mean,
the fact that the 100 pull-ups
Yeah.
Yeah,
would
that was-
just absolutely. I can't
So
do
how
one
did you
pull-up.
break it, or do you
so-
have to do it like?
We actually did it different. It was kind of cool to
Yeah.
watch.
so I started working out in a CrossFit gym. So that was my third Murph I've done. I split up a little bit different. I did my pull-ups in sets of ones, and did one pull-up at a time for 100 sets.
Yeah.
And then I split my push-ups into 5 for 40 sets. And then I basically, after the run, my legs were just cooked. I was like, I haven't ran in a while since my surgery. So I waited to do my squats last, and I mean, I just kind of repped them out.
So how are y'all feeling today when you got up? That was
When I got up, I didn't think it was that bad. Walking around has been difficult today.
Man, I was tired.
I didn't,
just from hearing what they did. Like,
Case is doing it with us next week. That's what I'm hearing.
Hudson texted me and Ethan. He made a group chat. Texted yesterday afternoon. It was like, "Hey, y'all want to go to the gym tonight?" He didn't tell me what they were doing, and so I thumbs up the message, and then Dad gets home from the gym, and he tells me, "Oh yeah, Hudson and Ethan were there doing a Murph. I never got the time for it." And so I would have gone to do it. I would have gone and done it.
No, you wouldn't.
I said,
I would have gone and tried my hardest.
so I was like sitting down doing something at the house, and I was like, I really need to do something today. And then I was thinking, and I was like, what
let's
would
just do a Murph.
I was like,
that's Hudson.
I was
Massey
like,
for
that's
you.
exactly
I was
right.
like, what would be difficult that I could do at the gym? Because I didn't want a PR or anything like that. Because I just didn't want to. So I was like, what would be difficult? And I was like, I need to run. So let's do a Murph because I haven't done one before.
Oh boy, did he run?
He did.
Funny story. Okay, so we're running on a treadmill. We didn't really know exactly how far a mile would be down the road and back.
If
so,
it wasn't dark,
Yeah.
we would have run outside. But like I didn't have anything reflective on,
Sure.
so I'm not going to go run in the
Yeah,
dark.
that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And we get on the treadmill. He smokes me the first run. I'm talking, I think about 3 minutes and 30 seconds is what I counted. So I get in there, and I'm kind of just going through the same process. I'm, kind of hold myself back, pacing myself through the workout. I get done, I think, like 4 or 5 minutes before, and I'm like, as long as I like a 9 minute and 30 second pace on the run, I'll be fine. He gets in there, sets his mile for like 5 minutes, 15 seconds, and runs it. And I'm like, how? Like, he smoked me on the run.
Yeah. Because again, I was over in like not the cardio part of the gym. I was overlifting, hurt myself, of course. But I could hear y'all because
dying.
like y'all,
I was dying.
y'all were going through it.
That was terrible.
So
It was horrible.
both of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
And see, he got done before me, and I started before him. So I knew the pull-ups were going to be really hard, but I did like sets of 5 on my pull-ups. And it actually, my forearms were what hurt the most, but my squats, I did 5 sets, and I did 60 reps. And I got those done early. I got them done before 30 minutes in. But the problem is I had no time for my upper body to get any rest. So it was just push-ups to pull-ups, and that slowed me down a lot.
yeah. So what was your time when did you even keep up with it to know?
Yeah, we
that-
did like a minute and an hour and 9 minutes and 15 seconds.
I might
First
be able
one.
to do one over a week.
So
Yeah, for me too.
my goal was I really wanted to get at an hour. Like I was thinking about, I really want to do this. That did not happen. Like it was
Yeah, but
your
9
first
minutes.
one.
it was
yeah.
hard. Now I will say
Yeah.
I had to kip on the pull-ups a little bit, so I did them
Oh,
pretty.
no.
I did them pretty strict. Not like all the way down, but like to right here probably.
Well,
And
then none of them counted, I don't think.
Yeah, none of them counted. So I did have like my last 4 or 5 sets. I had like 20 pull-ups, 25 pull-ups left. The last like 2 of each set, I'd have to kip.
Yeah.
I just had to.
Yeah.
'Cause my forearms were so give out. I wasn't gonna be able to get it done if I didn't. So, but we got it done.
Listen,
Yeah, we did. We
If
got
I had
it
even
done.
tried, because I mean the 200 push-ups would have killed me. By the time I got to push-up number 10, I would just be laying in the floor, just like a seal. Or you ever seen like those videos of the seals? Like, not the Navy SEALs, but the animal. You know what I mean?
The fat
The
animal.
fat animal.
That have no
in the
legs.
floor, just that would be push-up number 1 or number 11 for me. So
Yeah.
I know Ethan was doing it too, but I was like, my main thing was like, I'm not super good at pull-ups, so I wanted to do the best I could with those. But with the push-ups, I was just very focused on keeping them straight.
Yeah.
So like, my chest would barely touch the floor, not enough to put weight on it, and I'd go up. Like even though it hurt, like I had to do it. So if I felt like the next one I'd go down and I wouldn't come back up on, I just took a second and then did it.
So when y'all do another one, go ahead.
I'll tell you the secret on push-ups, and I didn't tell him this when we were doing it. I wanted to beat him on at least one thing, right? I knew I wasn't gonna get him on the run. So the trick is every single set you switch your push-up variation. So you go wider,
Yeah.
and you fatigue your chest, and then the next set, go a little
in and
closer and get your triceps in. So that's the secret. Now he knows he's going to cook me on the push-ups.
But that's smart. But I was like, man, this looks hard. These people are cool for doing it online. I want to do that.
So when are you going to try to do another one?
Saturday night.
So that could be
A week?
Well, that's what I'm doing. I decided that.
That's
Yesterday
insane.
I was standing.
Our Saturday night's gonna be your Murph nights.
Here's
Probably.
what you
Unless
could
I'm
do.
doing something.
Won't catch me.
Like if I have work
That's
the next day.
insane.
Actually, no, I'll probably stop.
Every
We
week.
could do every other week and do Cindy on Saturday nights.
What's that?
So like it's kind of like a mini Murph, but it's like how many rounds you can do in 10 minutes.
Oh, I saw
Tom
something about Tom Holland.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Tom Holland does it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I want to get better at it.
All right.
What's
well,
your like playlist when you're doing that, or did you just do it?
Oh, I had no music. Ethan had music. I had
No
So I
music?
was,
Listen,
I
I'm
was
one of
gonna
those
take
psychos too at the gym. I don't have headphones. I just listen to whatever's playing.
I was gonna
That's
take.
crazy.
They play good
Dude,
stuff at
they'll like
UFIT, though.
They
my
do.
AirPods will fall out.
Yeah. I
So
see.
at UFIT at night, like the music is like so low or like barely
it cuts
playing.
out.
So I was gonna bring my speaker up there, but I really didn't want to do that if people were there.
Yeah.
And then people started coming in, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Because
Nice
that's rude.
guy.
But if I would have been by myself or me and Ethan, I feel like there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of things at the gym, I'm in Coach Gregory's weightlifting class, and I talked to Emmett Jones in there. He plays football.
Sure.
He was
Linebacker, running back. for the
linebacker,
Patriots.
running back. So you can imagine he's
He's
a
a
strong
hoss.
guy. But if you don't know any better, if you go in there and look at those papers, me and Emmett bench the same, and me and Emmett squat the same. So I've been going around telling people that me and Emmett bench and
I bet
squat the
Emmett
same.
loves
I
that.
bet
No,
he does. Yeah.
he agrees with me. I was telling Aiden the other day, and Emmett was over there. He's like, "Yeah, man."
Emmett's going to be this week. Going to be like put another plate on the bar.
Yeah, he's gonna be like,
And
this kid's walking around telling everybody I gotta show up my real
yeah.
stuff.
No.
We get Emmett on here. What do you
Yeah.
think? Emmett will
Yeah.
come on the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I think a lot of the guys would.
I think it'd be fun to have the guys come on. Like I'd love when y'all are in here just talking to y'all. Like there's nothing wrong with the coaches, and I love these other programs. I'm going to get Gary Mason in here soon with Bethel, the bass fishing. He started Bethel Bass Fishing Club and team, first collegiate scholarship program for bass fishing. Ran into him the other day in town. Was like, hey, can I get your information? He said, yeah, I'd love to come on. So that's going to be coming up in September. But I just love these shows where y'all just come in and tell me what's going on. And when the athletes and you guys are in here, those are my favorite shows.
And you guys.
so I don't mean that ugly. I'm just saying that these guys don't play football, but we can sit here and talk about the football
Yeah.
game and all that.
Yeah.
But if Emmett and Aiden and those guys were here as well, those are the shows that I love doing, and when y'all are here. So again, no disrespect to any of the coaches. I love the coaches that come on. Every time I ask them to come on, that's great. But
We saw Coach Height. At
we did
Taters
see Coach
today.
Height today
What?
at lunch. He was at Taters eating lunch, and so
What was he doing?
said things were going good in Obion County. And they were here, I guess, visiting. They were visiting family or something. Maybe I don't know. His kids played a rousing rendition of something on the piano when they were leaving, which was great. But
It was
good to see
beautiful.
Coach Height, and he said anytime they're in the area, I told him just come by, and he said I'll drive over there just to be on the show. And I said, well, that's it's a long drive, but
It's a long drive.
it was good to see Coach Height today, and
He left us.
Yeah, went to Obion County, head coach now of the Obion County Rebels. Talked about that a little.
I wonder
bit.
if they were in town this week because I feel like I saw him at my sister's soccer game the
Did
other day
you?
walking by. Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say
Maybe
something
they
to
were
him.
finishing things
He,
out here.
he was talking to somebody though, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to interrupt. But I think I saw him.
Yeah, so when I had the volleyball girls on, school was just getting started, and we talked briefly about Senior Assassin. And Scott, on the way to the football game the other night, was like, well, what is, you mentioned it, but you didn't really go into Senior Assassin. And so y'all all have your goggles. Y'all are playing. Listen, Case plays guitar with his around his neck at church. Can we go back to a shot of Case real quick, Scott? I told him he needs to put those on to play one Sunday morning just to see what people say. But explain Senior Assassin, why you're all wearing goggles and the rules for the game.
So that's interesting because at 9 o'clock tonight we get new targets.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do.
So Leyland Singleton you are safe for now. I may get out of this podcast and go get her. But the rules, if I'm wearing these goggles, no one can get me.
Like if you got them around, you don't have to like have them on.
I don't
but
have to have
you
them
get
on.
around your neck.
But if I have them
counts.
around my neck,
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
you
much it.
get a
Unless
target
there's,
like every like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You get a new target, so it's the only person you're allowed to shoot.
Right.
Which kind of I wish there wasn't
Yeah.
targets, because then it'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
anybody
free
with the
for
goggles
all.
off, everybody. No, but I think it's good.
So you have someone you're assigned to try to get them out. Obviously, someone is trying to get you out. It would be better if you didn't know who that was, because you never know who you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're safe around somebody. But do y'all know who's trying to get y'all? I guess
No.
it changes at 9:00 tonight.
My
so
person's lazy. Like,
Dude,
if
I
you're
don't think-
watching this podcast, whoever has me, get better. I mean, I've been going to the gym without my goggles every morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about-
him and Hudson forgot to wear them to school the other
dude,
day.
That was
Oh,
bad.
that's
So
dangerous.
I've been saying, like, I'm never taking them off.
Yeah.
And technically, I did take them off, but I didn't like take them off. I was like getting a shower or getting up for school or something, and they just weren't on me because I guess they broke. Because I like wear them to sleep because I'll forget to put them on.
Yeah.
Well, they broke. I didn't realize that I was at school. I was like, no. I don't know who has me. They did a good job of hiding it, but my person never takes their goggles off, so it's really hard to get them.
Yeah, mine. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I have 30 minutes.
30 minutes, and I don't think
30
you're going to drive out
minutes.
to Henry to
They're
get
probably at Walmart, so
Yeah, I had Hayden Long, and that dude, like, I respect him for it. That dude goes to school and he goes to work. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Because I can't even get him at work. He drives a tractor.
Yeah. You have to go hide in the cab of the tractor.
Or like I try and go hide in some corner, so I'm get run over by him. And so like I've given up on getting him. I've just been waiting for today to come because I'm hoping that the next person I get is in town.
At least accessible.
ever.
This is gonna be really bad if like our targets don't change.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had Marley Watson, and I hadn't told anybody, but it was like very difficult because she always had them on, and I was like, dude, this is. And she sits in our econ class,
Yeah.
so I like try to be subtle and just like turn around and like see if she has them on, and so I'd like see her, I'd be like,
Did she know you were coming after?
no,
Or-
like she doesn't know because
Okay.
I kept it a good secret.
Very nice.
I was just like,
That's surprising.
Yeah,
Like, see
I
if she had
said
'em on.
you better not tell Ethan who you have because he'll tell everybody.
I kept it a very good secret. He told me
But
about a weekend.
Wolfinator told him who she had, and the night of that he told her, everybody knew.
everybody knew.
Okay,
And then
to be fair,
she
I only told these two people
Oh,
who
there
she
you go.
had.
and then she told me, she was like, don't tell anybody.
She told everybody, like, don't tell
I was
everybody.
like, well, because I was trying to see, I was like, who do you have? And then she said, don't tell anybody, but I have da da da.
Yeah.
If you tell everybody,
She,
but say don't tell anybody,
Yeah, I
does
know.
anybody know?
Yeah,
She,
no, I thought it was
she
funny.
had Mason
though.
Hopkins.
But she got him, right?
He's
She got him.
out.
She got him.
That was
So-
funny.
Oh, yeah,
That's
she got
crazy.
him at a Patriot Mart, right?
Yeah.
So there's actually an Instagram page.
Yeah.
You can.
Yes.
It's a public page because
Yeah,
I know
I
I
think-
follow it.
yeah.
It's called Henry County Senior Assassins. You can go follow it and see all the kids getting out during Senior Assassin. But there's a purge day, right? Which means purge days you're not safe. Even if you have your goggles on, if your person can find you, they can get you. Right.
I
Yep.
pray and pray and pray that this one right here never has
See,
me.
that's what I'm trying to get Case because he was like, I told mom and dad that if you get me, you're not allowed in the house. And I said, dude, I'm gonna climb through your window. like there's no stopping
Well,
me.
Case sometimes will take them off like to get in the shower or something, and
I
I
he'll
know
forget.
now.
shower with him.
I know now. These,
Well,
these
he
don't
for-
ever come off of me. You're done now. But
I mean, I've
But
caught you
listen,
twice
no,
now without them on.
Listen,
yeah.
the best part is that he'll walk out of the bathroom and I'll see him there, so I'll hide him for a little bit where he
Bro.
doesn't know.
That's so mean. Like,
That's evil.
it is.
I mean,
Just plotting
if
against him.
somebody came in, I would give them to him. But like the other day, he was about to leave, and I hit him for a second, and I was like, "What are you looking for?" And he was like, "I'm just looking." And I was like, "For what?" And I was like, "For these."
I'm just hoping I get one of my friends because I think that'd be so
I think
funny.
that'd be hilarious.
Not that like Marley isn't a friend or something, but like she never takes them off. Like
Yeah.
like we don't really hang out necessarily the same friend group. Like we're all around though, but like dude, anywhere I'd see her, always had them on, and so I was just like,
At least you saw her places.
I tell you what, like I wish,
that's
like
true.
this sound. I'm not trying to be critical. I just wish they would call it something other than Purge Day, because
Yeah.
when I hear Purge, I think it's a free for all.
Yeah, is it not a
anybody
free-for-all?
can get anybody.
I've heard some rumors that after football season, specifically like after winter break, there will be like free for all purge days.
Okay.
That
That would
means
be awesome.
anybody can get
Anybody.
which means I'm gonna hop in my vehicle and drive.
Yes,
all
that's
day.
what I said. They were like, we're gonna get you on purge day in our econ class. I was like, no, you're not. I'll just run
Gonna
run
lock
away or
myself
something.
in the bathroom.
There's areas
I was
you're
like, I'm
safe,
just gonna keep
right?
driving.
Oh yeah, school.
You're safe at school.
Oh, that's a good. Dude,
And-
what
No,
if
but
I-
not on a purge day though, right?
yeah.
On a purge days are only on Saturdays.
Right.
That's the
Okay,
Dude,
but technically,
catch.
And if you're on a school trip, like I know there was a purge day last year, there was a basketball game in McKenzie. And so if you were on the bus or at the basketball game in like a student capacity, I think you were safe. But as soon
I
as the
think
game
like
was
walking
over,
between the bus and the thing though, I think
right?
you can get
I
out.
think that's true. But
the other day
crazy.
when these two forgot their goggles, if anybody watches knows where Miss Cook's room is, Ethan parks about 20 feet from the door to Miss Cook's room.
Yep.
And so Hudson and Ethan had to sprint out the door to Ethan's truck. And then you drove him to?
Yeah, you drove me to my
well-
truck. Well, because we're walking out.
And Owen Wade grabs his water bottle and starts chasing us.
No, okay, so he opened,
Okay.
he's beside me. I see his water in his bag. And I'm like, he better not try and do anything. And then he takes it out. And I don't know if he was joking or being serious. Probably just joking. But he like pops the top open and pretends to start drinking. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just stand a little bit farther away. And Ethan was already in his truck. And then he pulls his phone out. And I was like, oh no.
So the
And
rule, rule is to get your person, you have to spray them with water in some form or fashion.
just water.
Yep.
Just
water on them, okay.
And it has to be video.
It has to be video,
Yeah.
right?
I asked Ellie about
Well, I mean,
this,
you know I'm proof
and,
if you don't.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
I asked her if me and my target are in the bathroom, right?
Where is this about to go?
I think it was actually me and Hudson that asked her that.
Well, no, don't bring me into this. I don't remember.
Pee on my
yet.
target's leg. Does that count?
Is that what you asked?
I think I remember that.
Dude, like, get some water from the sink and cup it. Why do you have to pee on him?
Yeah, like
It's more
he
convenient.
has a jellyfish sting. I have to pee on him.
If you walk,
Oh,
Dude,
my
if you
word.
walked over to somebody like this, wouldn't you be like suspicious?
I asked both of these two if they could go to the beach with us because we're going over fall break. I'm gonna be in the ocean. I'm gonna get stung by a jellyfish. I'm gonna get out and not even think
Time
about
out. Both of them coming.
it. Yeah.
I'm going too. Let's slow down on the invitations.
You'll be all right.
Is Luke coming?
I don't know. That's a far time away from now.
It's like in a month and a half.
Okay, well,
Let's
Not that
go.
far. So anyway,
let's.
I don't even know if I've even told my parents yet, but I'm going.
oh hey Philip, Hudson would like to come to the beach with us the week of fall break. There's room. Let him come. Phoenix says you should bring Winston to the football game. She'll
Exactly.
pay for the costume, and you can bring Winston in.
If Phoenix will buy Winston's, I'll buy the other dogs. That would be so funny. There's a banana and what else? A hot dog. Roscoe could be a hot dog and Leo could be a banana.
get him to bark in at the.
Hudson's the only one that can
That's
get into.
Kirkwood too. Like that's
Oh,
an away game. So
Roscoe could come.
yeah,
And he
run
could
away.
howl it. He would run away.
he would. An hour goes by when you're having a good time. We just have to do it again sometime, guys. I appreciate it. Again, not a whole lot of sports talk tonight other than the football stuff, but hope you enjoyed the show. These guys are always fun. They're a mess,
They're insane.
but never a dull moment when these guys are around. So appreciate y'all coming in. Don't forget, next week, Coach Barry Baker and the Inman Bulldog coaching staff will be on the show. And so that is next Sunday night at 7:30. Again, want to say thank you to our sponsors, Eaton Construction, True Green of Northwest Tennessee, Victory Lane Quick Lube on Tyson Avenue, Pepper's Automotive Group, and the Paris Volleyball Club. Thanks to Michael Weatherford for letting us use his studio. Thank you to Kevin Keel and Scott Norwood for keeping us on the air. Don't forget all the stuff going on this week. Get out and support the Patriots wherever they are, whether it's the volleyball court or the golf course or the soccer field or the football field. Lots to do this week. Lots of opportunities to get out and support these as student athletes. Let's do it. Make a big crowd wherever we are. And so thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Had as much fun watching as we had doing it. And as always,
Take care of yourselves and others.
see y'all next week. Thanks, guys. Bye.